Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to the second edition of the ChatGPT Pentagon Challenge. Here we are going to ask ChatGPT where last time they chose Real Madrid, in which we won the Champions League. I think we won the league as well, maybe, I'm not quite sure. You can see on your screen whether or not we did or not. We are now going to ask ChatGPT to choose a club from either MLS to complete the MLS playoffs, just winning the league, Asia to win the Asian Champions League, or South America to win the South America and all the in the Copa Libertadores, all those competitions there. We are going to go ahead and ask them here, and we are going to see what they say. So select a club from either MLS, Asia, or South America, and they say great choice. Inter Miami is a professional soccer club based in the United States, competing in Major League Soccer, established as an expansion team in 2018. Now, they actually gave us Inter Miami. That's an insane kind of just option there.
A warm welcome to...
And here is the Inter Miami squad here. We have Calendar at the goalkeeper, Yetlin at right back, and in fact, Sergio Ramos at center back. Instead of bringing in Jordi Alba, it's actually Ramos who is linked heavier to come into Inter Miami alongside Messi and Busquets. So Sergio Ramos will join them instead of Alba. Miller at the other left back, Negri at left back, Miller at center back. Jean Mota at center mid, Busquets at center defensive mid, Taylor, the star man who's kind of been starring alongside Messi now these first two games for his career. Pizarro at cam, Messi on the right wing, and then Joseph Martinez on the right wing or at striker as well. Now we are kind of already, in fact, kind of halfway through the season here with Inter Miami, so this actually might end up being a very short type of video here, in which we are currently sitting fourth in the Eastern Conference with 21 points. It is actually looking very tight as well. In fact, we can't really be pushed out, but Columbus Crew do have a game in hand, and a lot of these teams actually have a game in hand as well. So it's actually very tight, kind of towards from third all the way down to around 9th or 8th, with Toronto kind of walking away with it right now. And then the other side here, LAFC, LA Galaxy, Houston, Whitecaps, Portland, Austin. The worst team in the league, Real Salt Lake Sporting City. Is anybody worse here? Charlotte FC is worse there as well. How many games left do we have of this season? I think it just showed the U.S. Open Cup. We could try to win that. There is no Leagues Cup in this competition, so we can't go ahead and try and win that. But we could try and win the Open Cup. But we have that game. We have 3 league games, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So a big chunk of the season left to go. Now, obviously, I'm not playing a lot of these games. I might sim some, but I'm definitely not playing them all. But let's see what they can do. Let's see what Messi can do in the MLS here. I thought they fixed this. Next to day fixtures wasn't a thing anymore, and unfortunately it is. We have New York, and we're probably going to lose that game. That's absolutely insane to even think about. We get knocked out of the Open Cup, though. And so after the season has completed, we see ourselves finishing in 6th, which is good enough for a playoff spot, which we will go ahead and take on New York Red Bulls, because Toronto get a break. They get a bye. New York versus DC. New York City versus DC. New York Red Bull versus Inter Miami. And then Orlando versus Philadelphia. Western Conference, LAFC go ahead and get a break as well. And in fact, LAFC went ahead and won the MLS Supporters Shield, which is pretty much the best team in the league for the regular season. Whitecaps will take on Galaxy. Houston Dynamo will take on Austin, a Texas derby there. And FC Dallas versus Portland in the round 1 of the playoffs. And New York Red Bulls went ahead and won the Open Cup. So this is going to be a very hard game. Now both Sergio Busquets and Sergio Ramos are out with red card suspensions for this game. Now this isn't a double-legged fixture. This is a one and done type of affair here. So we lose, we out, and we fail. Well, not really fail, but we'll have to come back. Considering retirement, obviously in real life as well. That's why he's at Miami. He just wanted to play with his best friend. And we're in behind. Joseph Martinez is in behind. Joseph Martinez will lay it off for Pizarro. And into Miami will leak. Pizarro in for Joseph Martinez. And Joseph Martinez is in behind. Joseph Martinez by himself. He'll take the lead for Miami. It's 2-1. Tackle. Geronimo to out wide for Yedlin. In for Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi will make it 3-1. Result, I have enough faith in there. A 4-1 win. We're into the next round of the MLS Cup here as Gene put the cherry on top. And so the conference semifinals here. We have Portland Timbers, who already took down LAFC, so #1 seed is out for there. Whitecaps take down Austin FC. Toronto versus Philadelphia, and then us versus DC United. Where did DC United finish in the Eastern? They finished in 7th, so they actually took down New York City FC in round 1. So this is not going to be an easy game here against Wayne Rooney's DC United. And in fact, Wayne Rooney's DC United being in the playoffs right now is actually insane as well, because they are also one of the worst teams in the MLS not quarterfinal. Well, it technically is a quarterfinal, but conference semifinals here against DC United. In fact, it's our first home game in the playoffs and probably our only home game in the playoffs, as DC United are currently below us in the Messi. Sergio Ramos and Busquets are in the starting 11 as well. Blocked by Benteke and Fuentes. DC United. Pizarro will lay it off for Josef Martinez, and Josef Martinez is in behind. Josef Martinez only the keeper to beat, in which he does, and we'll level it up 11 minutes after DC United took the lead. It's 1-1 here in Miami. Will he miss this one? Lionel Messi! He won't miss twice. He might miss once. There's no way in hell he'll miss 2 times in a row. And Lionel Messi will take the lead for Miami. Cornese Cleach! It's 2-2, 84 minutes in, and they go ahead and equalize. Corner, Josef Martinez in the box. Josef Martinez with the header! And they'll take the lead. Miami in front. Only 6 minutes into extra time here, and Miami are back in front. Josef Martinez on the header. Messi with the assist off the corner. Last couple of moments here, and Fuentes is in behind. He'll pass it back to Canuse, and Sergio Ramos will intercept, and Geronimo will just boot up the field, and that will be game over. We're into the conference finals of the MLS playoffs, technically the semifinals as well if you're new to MLS, and it'll be a trip to Philadelphia to see if we can take down last year's finalists in real life. Miami against Philadelphia in Philadelphia. Crossed in. Carnessa, and that's 1-0 for Philadelphia. We always concede first. This time, off of his head, he'll head it back down on his left foot. He'll miss it. He also has Josef Martinez. Jurde, 2-0 for Philadelphia. Messi's going to cut back. He's going to get closed down, though. Lionel Messi shot blocked, and that will be game over. We get knocked out in the semifinals to Philadelphia. They were just too strong for Messi and Miami. That's the end of that. When we come back, we will go either to Asia or to South America to see if we can win their biggest tournament. But for now, we failed MLS Challenge. I will see y'all for the next Pentagon Challenge. Leave a like, subscribe, and peace out.